Hi all, my name is Jules and I'm pursuing a joint PhD in the Department of Geography and the Nelson Institute for Environmental Studies. My research is supported by the Center for Integrated Agricultural Systems at the University of Wisconsin and Brick Cider, and of course the Planetary Health Scholarship Program. So everyone in this room, this virtual room, experienced firsthand the shocks that reverberated through our food system as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. National food supply chains broke down when restaurants and schools closed their doors, leaving Wisconsin dairy farmers to dump thousands of gallons of unpurchased milk. Meat prices skyrocketed when COVID-19 outbreaks and meat processing plants disrupted supply, leaving consumers to place unforeseen burden on local meat producers. Grocery store shelves ran empty. Last summer, we watched in real time as COVID-19 exposed in stark and unignorable ways the fragility of our food system, the food system we rely on for survival and our health. And when I say food system here, I am referring to the processes and people from start to finish, production to consumption, that move our food around our communities and the world. Last summer, in real time, we were also forced to adapt to these shocks to our system. I work with Brick Cider, a farm-to-table cidery and restaurant in Mount Horeb, a community about 20 miles west of Madison. In spring 2020, Brick's closed its restaurant and instead became a local grocery service for community members of Dane County. This response to the COVID-19 crisis enabled local farmers to continue selling their food products to a local market while providing a safe way for consumers to purchase food. Ultimately, this strengthened producer-consumer connections. In short, this was a project of resilience. My dissertation research focuses on this project of resilience, which we are now calling the Local Community Food Hub model. Now that Bricks has slowly reopened as a restaurant, and as we all look ahead toward a post-quarantine, if not entirely post-pandemic life, we are envisioning ways to continue building resilience in South Central Wisconsin's local food system. We envision a resilient food system as one with shorter connections between farmers and community members. A resilient food system is one that revolves around community, from production to consumption. So this local community food hub model helps to build those aspects through education and outreach events, as well as public sector collaboration. My research asks how this version of resilience can be actualized through the local community food hub model, and how this resilience can engender justice in our food system. So this work is supported through a 3-year USDA Local Food Promotion Program grant, which we received last fall. So this research project is really just getting started. It is community engaged, meaning that the research questions and design are really shaped by Bricks and the grant project members I work with. For the next few years, I will be coordinating a variety of community-based events and educational outreach opportunities to invite more community members into this local food system. These may include developing internet-based tools, in-person events, and community conversations around local food. The idea here is to continue to strengthen the connections between producers and consumers through these events, and to figure out, for farmers and community members alike, what works in bringing people together. I will also conduct interviews with farmers and community members to gather more information on ideas of and needs around resilience, and implement project evaluation around the USDA grant. Ultimately, I hope to learn whether the kinds of resilience we build into our food system in response to the COVID-19 pandemic will also enable resilience to other kinds of shocks, such as climate-induced changes. When we talk about resilience to climate change, many people think about the resilience of ecosystems, which, as Planetary Health reminds us, is entirely connected. So I'm curious whether building community resilience in our food system also supports ecological resilience on our farms, and how we might build those kinds of resilience together. As we learned last summer, and I'm sure we'll continue to see in the coming years, we need all kinds of interventions around resilience to weather these kinds of changes in our food system and our lives. And really, it's because of the work that our farmers, other food producers, and community-engaged partners like Bricks are already doing that I'm hopeful that we'll only continue to see increasing resilience for the health of our communities. Thank you.